I pretty much have to get on a plane to pay my mortgage now. But I'm singing. I'm doing shows in nice big theaters with whole symphony behind me. And I can sell my own records at these gigs. And lest I should ever get cocky about it or forget where I am, it's like every once in a while I go, oh my God, there's a bassoon over there and there's a timpani. Holy shit, I'm lucky. I was a women's studies major at U of T. I didn't finish my degree, but I was all political back then. I was all like, don't lose power as a woman in the music business. Be careful, you know, maybe to a fault. Maybe it was good, maybe it was bad. I don't know. But that's what was driving me at the time, to try to make sure I'm free to write what I want to write and sing what I want to sing. I was stubborn about it. I feel proud that I've lasted this long in the music industry. That wasn't always easy. And like I said before, in order to do that, I've had to change the dream. But that's okay. It's not necessarily a compromise. A pig in a blanket, hanging in a veil from my windowsill. I rent a street jacket, said I would like to know when this will break. Nobody's talking, I wanna ship it off to outer space and watch the explosion. But I really have appreciated artists like Radiohead or Jeff Buckley and others and David Bowie, as you mentioned, who were, not afraid to explore big concepts and big sounds and go on an extended musical voyage sometimes. That OK Computer record had a big impact on me, the Radiohead. Listen to it over and over and over. If I hear any Kate Bush, it stops me in my tracks. I can't continue. I can't walk away. The Starbucks the other day was playing Running Up That Hill. I thought, that settles it. I am sitting down and having the coffee here. In the house, or I walk down the street as if somebody's interviewing me, or as if I'm describing a situation to somebody, and I talk it out. And then sometimes I stumble on a phrase that encapsulates the story for me, and then I'll go and write that down, and maybe then I'll look for a little riff that works. We shot down a low-flying bird. We shot down a low-flying bird. That song was a metaphor for a love relationship that was only able to get so high in the air. We shot down a low-flying bird, and it was awfully quiet, even though it had been heard. And it's got a bit of a call and a response element that works for me live a lot. on the record I had different people do the echo. We shot down a low-flying bird. So most times when I perform it live, that's a good chance for the audience to sing along. And I had some children on that recording. And I went to dinner one night at my friend Caroline's house, just the two of us. And she, I must say, gave me the idea because she described telling her mother at a young age that she was going to marry herself when she grew up. And I just said to her, I mean, she's a massage therapist. She wasn't a songwriter. So I said, can I have that? Because that is just all my, you know, neurons started firing and I just was going crazy. I could not wait to get home. I went home that night and I wrote it right away. She said, yes, you can have this idea. And so I name her in the song, Caroline, Will You Be Mine? That's her. I have had the song, of all my songs, it's the one that's been picked up the most by other people around the world. There was a Taiwanese woman who was on, just even David Letterman mentioned her because she made the international news. A Taiwanese woman married herself a few years ago. And I spoke to her and she played my song in her ceremony. And then my song was picked up by for the theme song for the International Day of Self-Love by this organization out in California. So every once in a while people go, oh yeah, can we use this for something? And I say, yes, you can. Oh, Caroline, will you be mine? Why? The time that I used to stay up all night writing is now filled with going, oh my God, what is that in the bottom of her backpack? And like, oh, I got to clean out the lunchbox. And does my son have clean pants for tomorrow? And I just, you know, so I kind of have to schedule it in a little bit. I have to make an appointment with myself. But I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep. Maybe just things are out of whack right now. I'm still on the learning curve, the single mom learning curve. So maybe that's the trouble I'm having right now. But I'm still a songwriter. I'm not a songwriter. You don't just stop. I still think like one. I just have to find that missing gap of time and energy.